What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Let me hope you are doing good. Those are my prayers and blessings for everybody. You know my name. You know what I represent. Someone was asking me a question, why we go for the Valus podcast, and I want to put a simple clarification here because I believe we're going to be going for the conversations and discussions, which I believe are going to help us try to have a different perspective about different things when it does come to the reality. So first of all, this is more about trying to challenge some old beliefs we used to believe, and I believe it's more about changing and challenging our mindset about the things that we believe in, the way we're trying to live real life right about now. And I believe chigenda kutuyamba to have conversations or to have discussions, to have information and to have experience from other people, because that's what I do believe. Nzikiriza mukuyigira ku bantu abalala, and I believe if we are not willing to learn something new, if you are not willing to change, you are always going to stay the same. Lwakuba abantu abasinga it make to be like we're going to stay stuck. We want to do things and we want to be right all the time. Nebo okera kumasha no chimanya nti you can never be right all the time. Learn from other people. Bokola mistake. Don't blame upon yourself. Towe judginga. Abantu bonna basinga bakozeko mistakes. The only good thing about other people, but tutamanyi nnyo nti you can never be able to see their history. You can never be able to see behind the scenes okujjako the rules zemulaba on the socials. No ganda gundi ayambala bwatu, gundi alya bwatu, gundi atambula bwatu. But when it does come to the reality, toba manyichi enough to be like you comparing yourself naba abantu. So we want to have these conversations, and I believe chigenda tuyamba fenga fabamu who would love to change our lives okulaba obulamu in a different way, tuberenga tulivinga obulamu ba balanced siwa illusion, because munsi muno nebo oligenda wa things can never be one-sided. Nti birungi beka bigenda kubeerawo kati leero obudde bwa musana tebugenda kuziba, oba ebunaziba tebugenda kucha, enkuba etonya nnyo musana tebugenda kwaka. This is reality. Life is about the opposite. There are challenges, there are opportunities. So once you do wake up to that, amazima gali nti ogenda tukola benga obulamu bulungi. Obulamu si buzibu nga abantu bageza ko tuseringa. Obulamu bugenda kubeera buzibu as long as you're trying to have a fixed mindset, as long as you're trying to want everything to happen according to boyagala chibere, whereby I don't believe it's going to be happening, except to watch for chidichum chetulide since nganchali mwana muto. That's called heaven. Bobera mugulu changu nnyo, because but sells mugulu everything is perfect. Neka tubojja wano kunsi chali wangena kugamba nebo libera munsi chi, whatever country, whatever place, never bagiserinze batya, people are always there nga balina challenges nga bafacing ebintu ebyenjawulo. But if you wish to have obulamu ngogenda ku living whereby everything is happening nga gwe boyagala, I gotta remind you again, this is ain't something chogendo government is like a movie scripted ntibakedde ku machane bachi editinga bwe editinzi. Obulamu botere muntu agenda bwe editinga except you okwadjustinga nokkiriza kino kiri bwe kiti, let me try this, which bachiganya, okay, let me try something else. Bobo chali mulamu. It's the biggest blessing we can be talking about anytime, anywhere. And by the way, I would love to get to know abantu abamu who be catching this. How can you be able to change your life? Obamu abamu muchikoze mucho chuso obulamu bwammwe. You understand? What is it that's helping you to learn something new or to change something mu bulamu bwo? And we want to learn as well, because nange mwenyine as a kind of person, I'm willing and I'm looking forward to learn from other people. So omuntu ba sharing us something yengeri jakyusamu obulamu bwe, engeri jayiga ebintu ebyenjawulo, engeri jagezako kyusa obulamu bwe in a different perspective, regardless mentally, physically, spiritually or emotionally, whatever genre you can share with us, and we'll be glad as well to get to have another something omuntu nga agezako sharing ekintu ekyadda kyetuyinza oyigirako at the same time. So that's what we're going to be looking forward for, and that's what we're going to be representing when it does come to the Valus podcast. Rakuba is an open discussion for anybody. It's a platform for people to come and share their knowledge, their experience, their information, their perceptions. Buli muntu waddembe okujja na sharinga ekintu kyolaba that it can bring value for our generation, naye nga tuli outside of any organized politics or religion, because twagala muntu kujja wano kulaga abantu nti gwe kyokkiririzaamu kyokka kyekituufu, abantu abasigadde kye bakkiririzaamu tekirina makulu. Tuli bantu, we are human beings, we are not programmed robots. So we believe in people sharing and contributing for the betterness of humanity, so to have limited perceptions about it. So that's my conclusive assumption about the Valus podcast. and I think ngezezaako kuddamu answer y'omuntu abadde agezaako kimbuuza why we go for the Valor's podcast, and I did tell you the word valor tekiri yonna bonna agenda mu dictionary, we just came up with it. The word valor means a kind of person who does something differently, regardless oli mu general ki whatever, relationship, general life, spirituality, socially, you're supposed to be doing things nga tofollowinga bufollowinzi bantu, you're not just following society's ideologies, to living abulamu nga mbaata nti you can never be able to think for yourself. I did tell you the process of thinking is available for everybody because it's a God-given ability. Buli muntu asobola okulowooza, because okulowooza it takes down you trying to challenge, debate and okwebuuza noka kino kikola oba tekikola, but abantu abasinga you are just followers, you know. Bagamba mama wange yangamba, tata wange yangamba, mukwano gwange yangamba, my friend said, my pastor said, my MP said, the president said. We need to respect people as our leaders, yes of course, but whatever it's gonna come down to your individual decisions if at all you want to live a better and happy lifestyle. So that's what I had to say about the Valor's podcast. It's all about elevating your thinking, and feel free to join us. Share if this makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, no problem, G, because we're meant for everybody. God bless you. Elevate your thinking.